the broken walls I'm talking about in our country is as a result of our corrupt lives. And over 3,000 years ago, Nehemiah prayed and said that when the people are corrupt, things do not go well in their country. A corrupt people cannot trust a society. In one of the articles, Dr. Tia made a statement and he said, Ghanaians don't hate corruption. And then I asked him, what do you mean by that? He said, Ghanaians don't hate corruption. I said, listen to what he said. According to Dr. Tia, he said, Ghanaians don't hate corruption.
Hot 93.9.
The idea that someone other than them might benefit from the corruption. He said Ghanaians don't hate corruption, but what they hate is that they are not benefiting and it is another person benefiting. That's why they will cry. He said Ghanaians don't hate corruption. They hate the idea that the beneficiary of the corruption is not in their camp. And now, when Ghanaians benefit from what is clearly corrupt practices, they call it blessing or grace or divine favor. Ghanaians, according to Dr. Tia, are okay with corruption as long as they are part of the chopping brigade. He said Ghanaians are okay with corruption as long as their people who are indulging in it are okay. Dr. Tia said, put a Ghanaian in a place of responsibility, and his first act is to see how he can use the position to benefit himself and his cronies. And if for some reason he doesn't do that, his friends and relatives will tell him that if you don't want to get rich, then you should steal for them. And if they resist, they will tell him that God has put him in that position.
Go to civilized countries. Certain positions, people are there because of their merit, not appointed by politicians, and they work and serve well. Look at our security agencies, puppets of the ruling party, ruling government. And so they are not able to open their mouth, even arrest thieves who ride public cars and are fed by the state. People who earn more and better, well salary, and free benefits, occupying official houses with chauffeur-driven cars. Benefits come in thousands. They steal the most in the country. Go around the prisons when we go to give communion and pray for them.
93.9.
Some remand for years, and yet those who openly steal and plunder walk our streets.
Hot 93.9.
Or say Kwasiania Tia Agorobehu.
Kwasiani Tia na Agoregu.
Whatever. Yeah, I like it. So the young man for so when he bet you say when you know they move. So the idea would be here politics or evangelist. Yeah, combat prayer.
Hot.
Believers conference. Yeah. Also for me, or African will be bonusum. So nipa no share one, or show when it's also for nipa or be forgive. How do you say forgive? Or the baby channel. Also for no African. Oh, body bonusum. Pooh. Oh, we also fighting.
Hot.
Also, there's more blessing in giving than in receiving.
Hot.
Since
Nana
Kwame Nkrumah, Japanese in our giant Ghana was away, pension waton with this canon, Black Star Line away, pension waton with this canon, paper conversion away, pension waton with this canon, Kumasi Shoe Factory away, pension waton with this canon, a sugar factory away, pension waton with this canon, Aboso Glass Factory away, pension waton with this canon, Ghana Railways away, pension waton with this canon, Bonsa Tires away, pension waton with this canon, Young Gold. What to turn in 3% per or 3% per year she a Chinese phone over fire and gold or man paying for no skaka krebi. So February Mabun or near Juma. Okay, minimum said met to me as So okay about me, I'll say Ghana, you was Scott. Yeah, it's true. But he's just saying it, I know, but he doesn't know the depth of it.
You know, right, assassinate, airport, and my Mojana, Shego, Edigo, on my a true man, they won't so say, pay, Piatwa, so, good to crying, and semi good, and the Emperor, Tamamaya, say, hold on, I say, so nice.
One mic on pay the Ghana, one love on the Mama Africa. My see all sacrum challenge. You make the picture mom say oh, and you net that I it's in men but your eyes on close inside.
Hot 93.9 FM sorry yemo hamu akwaba no me no aba ponsi mane du pepepe ewa ha Biom so a medini agya so ansa sabri ko sise no na no ebo agana domo de nenso so ache ya hode oho ya ka ese be kunuma so maybe ese de to ne ese de to pepepe wan fan to be frato frito so a wahwe de anhwa na went me am fan pepa ho ansa amfa nyese de opese ode ye ni bi and two craman who cram ye. No, me know about Ponsi Manning Krum Pepe. Ne Eukiada October Bosman, the Tosu Dunsi, and Fimpinunia Dunai. Biom Suni. Ghana be Tumpo, I am no mean Ghana be I am no mean Yent now also been feeling my Somramani, my canon as not sanity, be dear, so Nanamo Concordane or pray for who did my found the Chino. I drew me so no me no so. Say bit me a year. Ama Ghana I crabeshe. The entia, but I entia nananum coin J man see what the man no. I drew me no me no see bit me at was all. No quano quasi and to me and no crime who near me. Nananum boshes so. Nessie jam my one nananum sama fu be dear who ya pa. Yenchima and I sing Chima baba on fire hunche. Because say yes, a baby a trim. Nananum to come a mobile and a jam. The bakushi, you trim, you pray papa the mama Ghana. They are bonny there, you can't quite chi. Name de Wosu bonny as for my hood, and in another way. Yes, so been tonsing Shani Busu. Now, a yankee to the Dawson, the one cratom son of Pabby by the home common. Bio high better brand after yes, in Kitania shrimp, come. Yes. To the be a Ghana, Samuel Khan, I was here good. I know quite our Sibe good. Pisenia Sana Susu. Then so a quack bassa. You been your train home from Con. Now, Eddie Asum. And yet, I crope any editor room. I bought Tatiana, we are all covered the BA. And soon Gunium would didn't shoot to sell the na pepe. So when you would train no dry. Nana Yamuni man will be. Yes. Area Mamoha. Yadia Tum said democracy in the bedroom and no amunio, Obeka, Namakemi. You better Yagni, Bian will beat me a Beshem say, or no free pim and also need there be any. Make us a name Rashidia for what can I say? The brave business, a coso El Rashibia fee. Yankita Udi, Quenya Bar, Yebefabi Elho. Yes. Parties no so parliamentary candidates are hold on. And they are minority try no any ba hoso no na majority leader akwakoje court to media toso den interpretation bia ho so be Rashibidwani no say sabre no Rashibidwani name the next elections obeko independent and no be me apamusi sani panana ya kana from Rashibidwafio say ojina party na name as MP nye yate yade akwakodan Supreme Court wi na say omo na ye behwe onim court back time no ene ye behwe nim sense se bia betisa no emra no de na be kan de afa interpretation bia ho a omo na de be mai awie mamo aha
filhos legítimos do mundo rainha, minha África, oie, oie, sinto-me orgulhoso.
Hot 93.9. Hot 93.9.
Filhos legítimos do mundo rainha, minha África,
na nano galamsey who demonstration crofo ye ko wiachi afoforo no bi ebinim kokko to ma ginya bail bi so ye ma mo bail condition ne kromant mi amiti sanso so ena empanifo ne die ni mo no ba ko baka vomo make us say we say baka akọ 1 2 3 ni nyina bail no wanya bi yes na enei mate na say we ya ebetena say ya te say court are granting a bill say the last time the high court na ka say circuit court no hwe na nasem no wontena so nhyase ni say odibre bi to so sabre ni du na baka nasem no yentena so ni ya ono high court no be granting a bill make us say ya te say baka voma wono ya dey we bill no 20,000 Ghana cedis when you bail why because that before na lawyer for atro say baka no kra ne ho fa no eso timi kwa ya sabia ne ade eno de amanfo no mu anya adwen say he no baka na ne ho fa no kokosisi kwa kwasesa abugu kwan mu a kolebu onkrofo pe kwan akwa ya sabia wanya kwan no amanfo ne na lawyer for na anya adwen den but see make us say ya granted a bill university lecturers no concern for abem wa ma on for no up to nyame ya admo fiada so strike bia so be kone fa sa galamse ni ho a mother union na sa o ma me pa kubatan no labor union no HSS strike no suspended until die biem na UTAC for air train membership no be at almost concern for and no de sa signal ya ba before na looks and so aba kasa said there be the lecturers ne no nyado manager ho you tag for person ko strike pa this time manager ho enye there be yes amso akasa fiso mo ene e che o ma de the various universities yes na arokusem bia awie metie well se sadia ni nkanyina papa se mprice senior high school eastern region abayo a wonye mfinhie dunsia sa sukufo nkoda na bi bese nwotwe akoyere no pampe ni nada masa ka anu wo ye din papa sansa mfu we betimi asidi anke be hu ka be hu papa yenyanyi ntumu sa make us say yes ya chibi e na afufuru bi susu enya kwan ayi ashai umko we ye kwa identity o school maba say there be enya bia political parties ne biom ahyo mu after osofo bi osu bempa nense wode beto dwana na enra ipac meeting nso no parties ne kire wadwene o ho ne ade na awie ya musa eno akuadon komuhia na musa na ma say na ipac koye ye kwa akokire abato won sense ye kwa akodi hu komo woni John Mahama o case press conference yeah Ghana Library Authority CEO Hefosia we kan ho ha e ba bedin komo o se ja bebre na akoso enim bebre na akoso na ebi o ho agese ya kan enkrofo ato mu ho ase make us say MPP amanyoko no manifesto committee no wana ebodewu efon masua ho nsem ho sa committee no na say manifesto committee ote no abombo fana say wo mu din komo edefa education ho no waka ho bi awie wabeke ho ebedin komo pii akwanya no so beba bia wa wutie me awie bia no benya kwanya sonko na afi nso atimi acheche wadwene e so bia medini Agya Wusu ansa adwene Biom so asabe kosise no nan ebebo Ghana Library Authority CEO Hayford Sian ewa CEO akwa
uya Agya Wusu na pom to say
nyame gusu hwe na nso
nkakra na mompaibo
e do ba de ase be se emra why so when and someone do giri enkrofobia defected from zongo kokose to the MP sense and some there Udium, and
Eddie Quano made a mefo fidi swatcha the incoming president of the Republic, Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia, or ne Nabedichi, Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempe made in Chakasi, Emomo, and Omo Ahokafo, Her Excellency Hajia Samira Bawumia, or no so Bojuma, or ne Mrs. Ama Ade Prempe. No so Bojuma at the support to Omode support to Mukunum said the Beya Yankupon be my adom na Ghana for on the 7th of December. Omatwa Bama Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia no wetimi abetwa and she share pa ya Dr. His Excellency Nana Danko Kufuado. Over the last almost 8 years, wetimi ali the foundation. Na wode nhihye pa ede ato ho aboa Ghana no nyankopon boa Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia nso ba beto so na ono nso de nimdie kese ya over the years experience awenya as vice president ya ono nko spearhead over 34 policies yenim se oye vice president imponi na nyankopon
when spearhead 34 policies
by the end of the year crowd the name say I hit almost 40 policies.
Nana
Akufo-Addo, the only vice president in the Republic of Ghana since independence. Yeah, yetimi aka say obo Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia ni ya no about digitalization, no about mobile money
digitalization yes na ho dada. And so I said the bia mo twaso na digitalization Dr. Bawumia digitalization enye bibia na ho dada. And I feel
digitalization ni ho dada na. Yes, but we are telling you that yea, under the leadership of Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia, and wetimia spearhead the policies and programs are etimia advancing the implementation of digitalization in governance.
Okay.
Yeah, against digitalization.
Yeah.
Wetimi ama Ghana enya humfaso. Se first na nka mepese mi 100 Ghana. Na mede mami bi ko tu school fees anka mekwa ko di line wo GCB. Na me di line saa be 2-3 hours wo bank. Na nso say enam Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia hyehyɛ panti. Metimi fie na metimi kɔ me bank mobile app so. Na ma transfer sika na free ho e de akoma obi me offer asibi momo account. Now why they waiting automatic instantly in sa kesika. The first is a ba was secondary school na say was a common niska for chop money. Na e was say ebia uko post office. Na post office for your mama money or your money transfer. Na uko ya no agi code. Na adi ama bana kudila o post office bi. Ana wakwa kwaji sika no. Nanso enam hyehyɛ pa ene nimdia Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia wonti. Sesi ya mene wo kase. Sa me pese me transfer sika bi free me account mu koma me offer asibia. Me nko bank nkodi line. Eno anche ma transfer from a bank account to me offer aseno so ebia ne momo account na ne inside akin sika no on the phone so. Eno na hyehyɛ pa ye kase the implementation of digitalization etimi aden aboama oman na konenim. Sesi ya mene wo kase na yisifo almost say re-exhibition of the voters register. And yet the digitalization and the interoperability systems are built there. Nanka obeda nanka wetimi atena phone so say what they check it we data e we ECG. But nyanko panda romanti enam nimde kese ekuta Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia nti na me ne wo kase bibia ekoso sorting. Yanka Ghana card ho asem. Say me to quite call Australia. Now say me free Brisbane call Sydney. Me de me Ghana card pay and I me de a chire womo and I'm the full plane from Brisbane to Sydney. Inti ya Ghana card ama Ghana card and also abeye a form of identification and ye Ghana hankwan he accept it. But the whole world Nina accept Ghana card and they say a sophisticated identification system Ghana buying under the leadership of Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia. Etimia implemented abwa amase say Ghana ni uko baby ana se on pese do passport crabish ebe chire obi ana utimi yusu Ghana card as a form of identification, not only in accessing place, but also even in traveling. Under the leadership of this government, Ghana enye ni munyam. Ama first nanka o pese o South Africa kura na o ko fill forms no apply for visa na bounce South Africa here na bounce amount for visa and so enam Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia ne na dan Akufo-Addo His Excellency the President and she Paul Mashisha Magana say economy na kosoro na South Africa for say o mu buye say de ye ne o mu kra ye pe enti wo bo mu kra na say be bi kra o meka ho nti say ene uye Ghana ni a utimi etwa plane ticket na wakɔ South Africa na wakɔ South Africa unje visa na wakɔ South Africa because of the leadership of Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia any the systems
any season time changes time and season the baby na so na you do this level not any magic from maybe a penny bi and say aban bi nhihye bi ntia breno the digital world no if you back we be come definitely we then I'll be tumbi nyenu bi na to Ghana
but idea hina okay we come for them
they okay say South Africa yeah kwa
identity Nigeria for nko South Africa for free identity Togo for nko South Africa for free identity Benin Cote d'Ivoire Gambia omo nko South Africa for free because you have a leader or you respecting His Excellency Nana Akufo-Addo oye leader one na bedi eche Dr. Mahamudu omo ye leaders a say no motimi di economy no dru level bia South Africa for kura say no hu ye say ye ne omo nyina ye pe because country bi beka say wo ma citizens beba me ho obrekura omo nje visa na say no hu ne say say dia me say mo country no economy no ebie to the level say wo citizens no nwane metena mi kuro ana me nso me nkofo nye den enwane metena kuro mti ye nyina ya the same level
okay
so what is it eno ne nhihye ye pa
digital world na do
nhihye pa ye dia to amagana no ti Ghana ni so we Ghana ni na say utie me na awie ya
yes
who say the only government ya aba ama say Ghana ni utimi kura to kwan ko South Africa obrekura won jevisa eye na nado dankwa Dr. Bawumia government
okay but sisi aye kan sa asem nyina no the Ghana sisi aye koto aba the Ghana for kan say ahokire system ni mu sisi yes ka o de ebedie ni ho a digitalization no digitalize ne kwa de be chini nyina ye kwa o digitalize why system no
me dance bebre aban free say ye launch ye manifesto ye nkanchire obi say Ghana sebe ye nyina ye ho toyen
die
o say ye hu say den
same way she
me try to understand baby our person kase free but the me person me catch you nyina na say since 2017 yeah His Excellency the President Nana Akufo-Addo ye de Ghana share nsa no what the normal bebre ana atoto ho in various sectors said ye be ya ebetimi aboam Ghana ama Ghana economy na den akonenim na Ghana economy economically na see ye grow ye expand ye gross domestic product which is the total production of this country yetimi expand na ema economy ni biema companies e wo man mu no ene abanwuma e wo man mu no what they will have to do is to employ people so what I say enti abrini na no aban bia ni suade hunu so obebi economy na nipa eden e wo man nim enye adwumaye because at the end of the day die be nti na ye say ebia bibi boarding because ebia wo sika e hye obotom entimi nto saade no enu nti na wo ka se bibi boarding because obi nso ho eden saade na ankasa na eden efoma no die make nyina ne say wo hwe sector by sector yemfa agriculture for example aban bayi na yetimi ekra noma yekra emu any a lot of other produce and ye kraba oman na sa o krasa noma ni nyina eba oman mu a de we say wotam sika bebre ni free oman mu na eden o de ko ekoto sa noma ne ba enti aban den hihye to ho say de be ya yebetimi increase local agriculture production ema sesi amene wo kasei emu ananka ye krefra bruchi na ye tam ye dollars ni ye de ko krefra bruchi no etimi a reduce import of rice by 45%. First in the history of Ghana say within a period within a period of government, reduce import of a certain produce by that margin, which is unprecedented in this country. Dear Ben, what the intervention bar, dear Ben, whom for so a bomb, dear home for so bomb, say companies now are more into agriculture production. Omono enya local demand, so they are able to produce more to satisfy the need, which means that how companies in United expand your omoede employ ni power mine. Within this same government, public sector, that's why they expand because the need for public service, and that's why they akosoro because companies na any nipa ehun ye dewo manfo nya adwuma ye no msika eba no, they are opening companies, they are becoming tax or tax compliant inti ema oman ne den emu economy ni bi ema companies bi anso e the employ for inti uko social security and national insurance trust uko Ghana Revenue Authority all of them are recording increased number of contributors enunti na since 2017 aban etimia employ 2.3 million Ghanaians to work in both the public and private sector. Inti se wo ka kire me se oman ni man yeden only pakura o compared to NDC time and no between 2009 to 2016 bisa ho say NDC wo ho sa period of 8 years ni percent na omo bi enwuma ema e fa omo Ghana ha omo na yebusa wo omo Minister of Employment say dia na mo befa so adwuma ben Ghana for so omo nya adwuma nye omo nya adwuma ba o say Ghana for youth of Ghana patrol your youth tie they making now these are the people that are seeking your mandate on the 7th of December omo Minister for Employment o ka kire Ghana for mabunu say wo pa adwuma ya akokwa ho ne ko sesa abo kosisa abo na fa gu kwa ho na asesa abo gu kwa ho a amanfo ye concrete ntie bi on beba beto wa abo ni bi o sa ka kire ye mabunu se ye nkonwura ni ye nkotwa esre ye kotwa esra ni emfa megu kwa ho na nkofo pe esre e de afidi omo ndanko ntie on beba beto esre ni bi eno ne a form of employment a omo pese omo generate man the presidential candidate Excellency John Dramani Mahama no yebusa na say e kwan be so na be fa so create nyuma o so wanya magic and we create job for the
form of employment no kwan be so digitalization now digitalize
digitalize no be can ya yansan if we don't look at what we've done any dia boni bi obi edi a kire yan ye ntimi nkan ye policies no cry person
by 8 years people think senkasa de no cry ye refikra because after 8 years there then kwa be better the system no
better the system masa somebody am no woka say I'm telling you that we've created employment for 2.3 million Ghanaians bisa Ghana Revenue Authority say PAYE has it not increased cause Senate contribution na ko bisa Senate for say has Senate contribution not gone up. These are clear data. Almost sorry, picking for pay slips. Why don't go into the system of Senate? Why don't they go into the system of GRA to come and counter our statement that 2.3 million Ghanaians have been employed? Because these are the facts, and they don't want you to know the facts. It may catch us a 2.3 million. Over Ghana Library Authority, maybe Ghana over 200 Ghanaians have been employed. So what are you saying? People have been employed. First cry ye feni po kroma onte but now we publicize we say omo for police for we say manfo enya text messages omo ko various centers akotro exams to enter into the police force.
93.9
This is a by papa governance is a serious business.
Sa text messages ni ade ne nurses ne ho ye beto abantina that call up back before this year.
Yes, every year there has been recruitment done into various security agencies, and you can attest. Anya me sure say unimobia yafa one of the security services. And so what are you talking about? Until election year, until moye mfo nipa manipa ko ye adwuma. And Ghanaians, please, these are the people that are seeking your mandate. That because it is 2024, sit at home. Etinefie na me maye mfa o me ye adwuma because election time. Can you really until san ye pese ye bu e man until say when it is a year when it is 2024 election ma obia me yemfo obia adwuma e de ye nya obia nso akatue so etue me entu obia akatua o Ghana ha ye entu obia akatua mo Ghana ha because it will be seen as a political gesture to win votes. Onya governance is a serious business.
Serious business.
Sector by sector. Sector by sector.
That's right.
We have demonstrated in
even in
the education sector. Education sector, over 150,000 people have been recruited since 2017 to support education delivery in Ghana. Where education expansion, education expansion over 1,000 or so infrastructure by CC. And yet teacher for near 4 mom coach radio. And yet education support staff near 4 coach radio. Share allowance Nancy a teacher for or move be continuous professional development allowance. Now 1,200 Ghana cedis. 20 Dr. Matupoku Prempene introduces our CPD allowance. And my teachers for Ghana. Afi aban abon 100%. I'm from 1,200 to 2,400 Ghana cedis. Election year teacher for CPD. My entumu sana person makachi.
Ani asembisa. Or a member of the MPP educational committee no waka manifesto no omwie woma omoko montenso abon deru especially mesua side no Hefosian CEO Ghana Library Authority we oni enya no ha ni di nkomo kakra generalizing inbox bibia no or say yes the government needs stand to now yemra education and kasa ye kan bob so edru baby but you see nkrofo bi so na ye adwuma e the sector so the welfare of employers and as employees are more the education sector a big strike a big teacher for business ade na ya kwa say we teacher ni a na say ade ende wakatua no soro na akwa je no but see ade ensa nature Ghana ni teacher ni a oti me wie no ehun say there be sad na say defy o se sad tetene yes an ya kan de teacher ni de akatua osoro but see akatua ni say be je no wa modwene the teacher the Ghanaian teacher and now the lecturer no why na do say okay makwa akwaje ntete de nanso meye dwuma de asome mai ade kire no eno na meye nemum on kira de enko pension enko tenare home modwene the teacher ho the ordinary Ghanaian teacher in the manifesto.
Unia, Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia said ye nyina or the Ghanaian citizen at heart or no at the core of the policy is the Ghanaian. Until we are Ghanaian, now wherever you find yourself working, whether in the health sector, whether in the education sector, whether in public infrastructure sector, whether in housing sector, whether in agriculture sector, whether in the local governance sector, wherever you find yourself in this in Ghana, Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia ewon shisheye pa emaw. Now let's drill down to the issue of teachers. We share MPP manifesto nima. Dr. Bawumia has made it clear that the teachers are omo ana sabi omujina classroom. Without them, we cannot have quality education. And this has been demonstrated all throughout the last 7 years in this administration. One, I told you, when the double track was introduced and we needed to hire more personnel, we did. We brought in people to come into the education space. Even we went as far as a baby teachers no. Na ye usika kakra bia ye de more ma ye from teacher training allowance. NDC time omo say teacher for hu hia omo. Enti omo de upu uni sika men ko school. Enti omo na allowance na sebe ye de ma teacher for na ye training omo no na omo de atoto books na omo de ahwe omo ho kakra no. Omo de omo betwem omo mfa omo. Abai ba ye we restore the teacher training allowance. So that is a clear commitment. Say yen no ye dwin nipa ho. Yen friends yo ye say teacher for no first no na omo ye diploma. Enti diploma no say ye fawa ya na wo level na ye de to wo single spine no kra na e wo form. Enti say na ban hye ne say no e was say yetimi upgrade teacher training colleges ni nyina to universities. Na yetimi yo mo certificate ni degree ma wo mo. Said ye be ya wo ba single spine so pen na wo so akoto degree level It will be a call pharmacy, no Ghana Health Service or the degree. Or the degree no or the level 17 or the level 16 in the single spinal. When you be then a pet. That was the policy that we brought into the system. And you so be as an baby in a classroom. Now watch you must have a degree. And then your degree in degree and UTA Dr. Tupoku Prempe sister radio station or kind. Or say your degree about or say degree with specialism. And be a first degree near early childhood, first degree in basic education. And yes, share say no teacher for a be a co entity mu. Ya ma or more allowance. Ya fan so ha. CCR just a few minutes ago na me catch what we call the continuous professional development. Allowance. Ya den ye dem teachers in every year.
And continuous
professional development allowance. Ye be CPD.
Afina bana.
You introduce you yeah, na first na 1,200 a year. Say you in 2,400 Ghana cedis a year.
Affiliate.
And so abay asa introduce allowance be asa my teachers. Yeah, your friend a retention allowance, which is 15% of your basic salary. Yeah, every month teacher ni bia enya sa allowance no.
Busumi bia. 15% of your 15%. The infant say teacher ni oje 3,000 no. And the 15% of 3,000 every month is added.
Your friend retention premium allowance for teaching staff, non-teaching staff, no, and also you would do almost so a dear different, and also G allowance the same percentage. The same percentage. Yeah, then ye dear mom. Enti abai ben waba watin and near teacher for say. Abai be amaya. Dear Dr. Muhammadu Biom assure no say what to abamana sala once is nyina no ye beko so atoaso but to aba we mistake na ko to abama ndc a omo ba enya se omo nim dia ye di pesikenti omo twam
no o ka so mbetwam ade ye nhese ye da ho ha o twam so because ade teacher for
teacher training allowance omo ntwam o
ko nim se Ghana se adwuma fosika ye tum kwesoro ye ntum mafom
so enya omo ne teacher training allowance mu enya ade na ye da ho dada
ene ye suafo de but this is a church for ya employ mo ju mo
ana we so ye agofo a ye tue tete wo mo se omo mba school ni omo ntimi nko classroom ni fo omo nko kire Ghana fo nko la ade omo allowance aban de free tete nyina ya pass ye mrada ho a ye disika ne ma omo no omo bae no omo se ye twam enti masa that is why say what na fie no ankoto aba so utrefie no akoto aba na se wo masankofu ba eye musuo magana
no sawes na mo sha say with that musuo oto aba ma we ne ho ahwan as a blaspheming
because on be say Ghana
no unia Ghana ni we Ghana ni no so ye Ghana ni nti unia ya anye a baby but to ka say musuo otuma bia musuo where musuo means what
it means on be say Ghana because sabi o he enyi nyina na sabi ye wo bia ye betimi akotua school fees
okay
sabi me call senior high school me the scholarship because first me call form 1 me jire me ho esua de enti that time na abai wo government scholarship me wo hono ye tro me letter say me nya scholarship nti say no mintue school fees abai no be de ebetua me school fees the kind of peace I had to complete senior high school but me share me classmates for na headmaster academic assistant headmaster academic oba be pamon ko because omo ntimi ntuo mu school fees me heard the embarrassment ya etimi gu ni ami mates ni bia na metimi butu mitiri so na me ye da mi suma wo mo I always say nka metimi aswapo me scholarship ne cry den ama wo mo nenso na nye den enye possible sa enhihye bi se ya free senior high school ye dia bai nenne obi se to abama no oba wo mra metwam a na because ono de ofili se e wo so mo wo sika nko an etimi ko secondary school na o a wo ni sika ne de e wo se wo man tena fie nese wo no o hwesa nipa ya o kasa oba obetwa free SHC now yire wo now timi koto abama no
eno say be a beka say you are not being fair to maybe your opponent because several times and one say the free senior high school has come to stay. So it has come to stay.
But you're okay.
Oh, so
what say? Do not vote for a on the whimsical promises of a despot.
Yes, Modiaba. So it has come to stay.
Me say, as some of the be American children say already no MDC for presidential candidate no onam or psyche Ghana for adwene. Or say Ghana me ba ebeye diamamu or psyche. Or say Ghana say me ba ebeye diamamu because MPP for no asay Ghana. Sana onam no come. Or say Ghana or say that or psyche Ghana for adwene.
Or say Ghana
because onim say or ba obetwa free SHS. Now I be use to excuse say ana NPP for no o ma say Ghana nti sika bi ani ho nti o say we den we twa free SHS mu oba sa excuse na no be gina so aka say teacher for mu training allowance ni nurses mu training allowance no metwam ensawam eya pokwase to ensawam road na ye no obema mema mo excuse say NPP for e disca ni nyina ma na senti road no kura ye jaye nungwa road aye wo ankran nyina o me jaye because o me ba be excuse say sika bi ani ho
sana mamu no
almost psychic. That is what they are psyching Ghanaians because yeah the pesika and the ebu man
because all power because those projects are okay nyina no source of funding so say we work around any other government eba source of funding
source of funding
yes
ma men kan no mo nim say source of funding ho that time na don Kufuor his excellency the president or shebo no o mo ka kire ye say o mo 2 billion o mo de be kwa confirm akocheche wo north no mo tutu akobokina omo nim say omo source of funding omo ka say omo 2 billion na omo estimate 2 billion na yes spending on free SHS no omo say sika na anko omo de be kwa akototo confirm na omo de omo akonof na omo akoyira na omo tutu akobokina faso na ebuso omo say en confirm no wo here omo ka say en confirm na tutu akobokina faso se wo kwan omo pese omo safa so didi Ghana fo sika
okay
mo say omo be ya kukobuo nkitenkete eno ne eye trick yon person di Ghana
eno you be obi manifesto se Ghana for
ya what one ya be ka tro se nkuko buo ba ko ya 1 million Ghana cedi ho na be hu
Ghana for gituma umbeto abade ama
omo se adwuma eye adwuma bi a eye bi omo
nkofo akofri senior high school university wabema loans omo di akomawie omo wi adwuma no mbenya no we na and also say na musi plan no
say
university na benya adwuma
this year and a first cohort of omo benefited from free research omo university
omo share free senior high school
na afiwe no omo university
okay
yes inti afiwe ni ye de omo koye national service na sir ukoye nurse na enhihyeya Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia ede tuoni yesi 111 hospitals mebo so ya we 111 hospitals any for ne be adwuma ho enye Ghana for and you should be excited but ye mistake ni yakotuma NDC for sa agenda 111 hospitals ni nyina na ebe kemrem and your evidence
agenda 111 hospitals na
yes ye mistake
we be bia no
yes
ansani ato aba no
yes
ebe kemrem se
oh say ye bebre so ha ye wie but because of NDC for nimdia ye de epesika edi buo man omuni binti hospitals no se man ko to aba na ma Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia no wantimi anko so complete ya na se mo ye mistake hospitals ni na bekemrem enti omo ko nursing schools no omo wie omo posting no wo wie na wo posting na nyani da so bi se aban bi wa wo dwene wo ho eminti wo sisi hospital said de be ya obeden ubetimi anya adwuma ye sisi amene wo kase unim say Barbados any other countries are coming to talk to the government of Ghana say hey Ghana for more nurses and doctors wo mu ye kro mo ye adwuma pa wo nti yesra mo training more kranye den emayen since yes since I mean say because of the introduction of the teacher license unity program you know say I'm a baby Ghana for the omo license teaching in United Kingdom Vietnam and other countries are omo pay English speakers because of your policy and any swade hunu be say because of the policies of Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia to expand the economy Yes, you be training 1 million Ghanaian youth in digital technologies. Mami Kacho, Ghana Library 2020 and a Commonwealth of Learning. Now Ghana belongs to the Commonwealth of Learning. But ni in your subscription to them. Into Dr. Matthew Poku Prempe, Minister of Education, Anna Oko Canada no kutia a car near Duomina. Into Ghana then became part of the Commonwealth of Learning. By the way, NDC4 and interest cano. Into your co joining Commonwealth of Learning back no. Commonwealth Learning decided to support Ghana.
Okay.
Support Bako came through Ghana Library Authority. Your free BB massive open online courses. Into a platform, a online platform, universities we are be higher courses iguso. Google companies akese IBM HP, omu nyinoma ye courses are. Omujidi say amount for take care of those courses now they can become employable. Into Commonwealth of Learning, all that they are promoting is lifelong learning. Into omu through us, and yet in your Ghana for over 50,000 Ghanaians, and I call online I could train you omu and omenya skills. Masa Kuli believes that somebody am no say nano akobi ba my office or take up one of the courses in data analytics. Data analytics. And then what Ghana or ye Jumama company be Australia. Yeah, or your remote work in Australia. Into Australia for Adano. No, we are not Ghana. Jumama company, no Australia. All because we are gaining skill. That is the sort of skills and Excellency Dr. Mahmoud will be training Ghanaians in digital skills. Said yes, you bet me benefiting from this fourth industrial revolution, technology, AI, machine learning, opportunities are provided for the young people. No, yes, Ghana for you be road construction
now then we see because
road construction Ghana. Do you know say you expanded road networks by over 400%. Na sa increase na road construction networks why mo na ye adwuma wo ho enye Ghana for enti u ko school na ko ye engineering ko ye building ko ye road construction ko ye den ya expanded your friend is saying ya expanded the economy in such a way that there are a lot of this construction going on and let's say uni mason bia o frame mason bia wo so wo ye adwuma wo baby o frame mason ni bia wo ye adwuma o frame plumber bia wo so wo ye adwuma obi die bentia because economy na expanding ti abrini na obi anya na enya adwuma ye obi aye na enya adwuma ye enne open house help kura obi abetena ofie no abesoma uye bi because say no yetimi aboa mo obi ekosuku when aban papa
well yeah do besi but you say my argument ni na ya ko free senior high school ka say MPP $CD rate na cost do ma modern o si free senior high school aba o ka say o ne petrol boy na o si free senior high school as a Ghana force apart from free senior high school ni yempe bibia biem
unia Taiwan they don't have any natural resources.
Taiwan,
Singapore, they don't have any gold or diamond. Hong Kong, they don't have anything. Japan, they don't have anything. All that they have is the human beings and the education they provided for them. This is what Dr. Muhammad Biom and his Excellency Nana Danko Akufo-Addo is doing for the people of Ghana.
Yeah, that's it.
There is nothing more important than investing in the individual of the country.
Yeah, that's it.
Into Obia. On pay and on person will be Kenya. Now yet me bra and Ghana for expand because we're globally. Any country with a high literacy rate, they have high economic outcome. A Krobiana Sabi, Oma Omukronim, Omnim Yoni Madisha Quenimuno, a Chrono de Biano, Omocoso, de Biano, Omokanko, Ewo economy name, Ewonim. And for anybody to sit down and ridicule the MPP, say, yet one of the BF senior high school. The person does not understand the governance of a country and the relevance of educating the masses. Omotiase enti Ghana foi ompemu ye obi a o ridicule free such so become no ompe Ghana foi ye expanding high school education first ye buy any pa be 800,000 and annually omo school mu and now me no ka say over 1.4 million enkora and at any moment in time they are in a senior high school. We've increased the gross enrollment at high schools what we need to do is to also increase enrollment at the tertiary level. And they say a manifesto say open university. Yeah, what is going to happen is that now you're going to get a lot of people. University education. Open university. Open university.
Say university open that and for
open university. I said say ubetimi krat na fie. No enroll university. Na teacher for watch that there or online. It will to computer ni man na put our phone. Na ye kire wade. We are in the fourth industrial revolution. You don't need to be in a classroom.
Let's look better so.
We are not yeah, Dr. Muhammad Baumia editor. Yeah, this Ghana for you. They are the Sregia Kasia to Ghana for say. Nyankupo on the 7th of December. Opa! No akoheso ho. Menhwa e form no 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 doso no wani so bebri. Enti hwefo so ho eye osono aneda ho na Dr. Muhammad Baumia danchen no wato abana ma no. O parliamentary candidate ya ho no no so no. Na why then wato amano. Said be ya Dr. Muhammad Baumia ekoye build the executive na obetimi anya majority in parliament to also support the agenda.
But I say
and some you 1500 NDC for ya omaba be
kan for no so minimum
also
almost so minimum baby.
Oh when the NDC ni be
the regional communications director almost so minimum Michael Fury and I
on the kind yes so NDC constituency chairman
also
for Johnny by MPP
for so minimum baby. In fact
it is expected. It is normal so obekasa obe deny or no deny in nkofo. It is expected, but the truth of the matter is that we are winning massively for the parliamentary candidate and His Excellency Dr. Muhammad Baumia.
Your friend here for Sian Ghana Library Authority see one and we are only in the income NPP manifesto no committee now one share in Mosian Sams de Hunkitodino wakahu be a real and income. They Omaya and Shell Maya to a free senior ponky tom kosia kesi ma church for the account teacher for na lecturers in the near here no more. Nyami aduma say by now them say on education ye view and sir
education is
it's
a very big part of your program.
That's right. Akwanya no ba why yeah that's say but yeah twaso ha make us say nana movement ha watna say ono boss yeja hwe mame kwan na menkasa na ensem bi o ha e ha adwene mame nka meka ho asem nana kwabra kosa e wa ha nana akwaba na ho ye se yese afafranto so semu kumase o yese mega work bi be koso a butu pa ina sante region nti ye hwese time be so na afafranto e kumase enye fedi agrokra awie nana wa ha ebedi nkomo kakra na Farouk Osman aye MPP ni mapa Farouk awie okay ho sanso so ana eja menua ba ko no so NDC amanyuko ni duma kwotene pa anu so aba be kan ho ha awie constituency secretary ho
communication team member.
Okay, the constituency
Upper West Akim.
Upper West Akim. Okay.
Adeso.
Oh, Adeso for Yamaha. Why? Yamaha. Adeso. The Yamaha. Also, we say anymore and a bonning kakras. Yes. Think it on the other better was what had to me, but then easy. And a parties in this year. And Kitondina course, and it is already a baby open, will be out here, be crowd, TV so. But in name, my major men say and Kanchemo, Ghana for Abatua Eton Okrumhano, electoral commission, dear. So, of course, our mamma will be a been to me see that. And Ra, or say parties, and someone more candidate electoral commission. Munyai, Mammon can be a crowd baby beam, says he bit me Riabatum. Force would no, Mwa, until no party. Montreal sign. Why? But as a party in Kitwan, almost me can't get one pair of money problem.
Hot 93.9.
Almost me can't get one. Almost say Radon Mama, so many no be can I got buffy pa. Yes.
So let's be sincere. Political parties here have gone through a lot of work to qualify. And we have qualified.
Hot 93.9.
Qualified has a problem. It is not on someone to sit on a different platform and say the EC is discriminatory. For the fact of the matter, I believe those of you here, in 2016, 13 political parties were disqualified under the same regime. The person who said
It is discriminatory. It was under his regime that we started disqualifications of political parties. I was affected. Meanwhile, I filled my phone well.
Okay. They also said disqualification bia baby or no Dr. Hassan Yarga wa enjoy be pa just say in free mu. And so fill in the form come on. It was easy in your bias. David easy better than I bias. Ya te say mama akua don koso de Urajo Mahama e kokoto kutwa say 12 trillion. Damage ngwa. Na court no obetses can obetima. You yate why Ghana crampo Ghana inyases kana masa no and yeah no 12 trillion na court betimi Jesus Ghana David na Ghana cry Bob Brabisi se same ye nya bi da ya o mine ye 12 trillion and a whole za o kan go oh man you know why mama no why na just one kasa nkasa no we kwa no ko betima don so betima tene to bi ana are ye kwa no konye enu mu ne na just why na just one kasa ntia nko kasa wa nka de obi di bisi ufuma na otwe mutu kwa na
no me ana say last week we say me ko ye kakra wo me krom friends say we ba ku fremu nti na say kwa ye nti kwa ye me ma pe nti me ko ma ba kwa ya bana friends say ya be je na ke say ya kan ye ba beto aso
ya kana galamse no se the position o mampanya no danko akufuado wa kire se o de ni position no eto so as mampanyina wa cheche mu kakra bia mo ante ase in a fight against galamse no.
This galamse matter which has risen a lot in Ghana today. In the last election in the mining districts of the country, the MPP did very badly, largely because the NDC presidential candidate and the party had gone around the mining areas and saying that the policy that I was implementing of trying to stop galamsey would be reversed when he came to power, and that those who were already in jail for offenses, the galamsey offenses, all of them would be amnestied. When I said I was putting my presidency on the line, that's what I meant. That I was prepared to take the political risk involved in trying to deal with this galamsey phenomenon. The result, of course, was that the mining districts, especially in the western region, all of them, including almost nearly even Takwa, was lost to the MPP. That is what I meant when I said I'm putting my presidency on the line. That I was prepared to take the political risk involved in coming to grips with this problem. Today, he's saying that no, he doesn't believe in jailing, that he's against galamsey, that he will enforce the law. So once again, we have to ask ourselves, Mr. J.M., where do you stand? What are you telling the people of Ghana? Because every time you speak from one corner of your mouth and you speak from another corner of your mouth. Let us hear from you direct, straight up, what do you stand for? We need to know. The candidate, the MPP presidential candidate, has gone on record as saying that as far as he's concerned, he is prepared to sign a pact that will take the galamsey issue out of our politics, to depoliticize it, to commit him and our party, all of us, agreeing that we would deal with this galamsey phenomenon on a non-partisan basis. We have yet to hear from the NDC presidential candidate. I'm asking him to also come out and support the idea of a political pact.
Okay. Nti we o mampanya do dan kwakufu ado say wa kind simple or say ne presidency na the two line no ampa or the two so na de be mu hu so the two so no say ekoba say e to aba election 2020 no mining communities ni nyina olusu yi especially western region baby e kae takwa ehokra no e ka de nkosa lusu kan ndi so ka se o de presidency na to so a sa no peso kire so they are toso to fight against Galamsey. So ora don da mani Mahama so mra me kire se ono so obe kwatia Galamsey nemu o ka asem aha o ka no akodane no e wa ha wontimi nya ne clear o meka fiza Dr. Biom so on the park kro be sign na yenyina fight Galamsey no nti wa honti ase so de ne presidency eto line no enchirimo ho no na na ko say presidency ne de to line ni o what the toso and pass what the toso no ya to benetia no fimfram and the chance what the presidency
sana president
sana peso chire
it's rather unfortunate, very unfortunate. Say after all free power now make us as way
Hot 93.9.
It's about some the party no some am problem and be as a problem be
Simon.
Yes. Okay. Also the be a because as I say with passion because here the enkola no na get so is papa
Many of them
mancha beno so be anyone
na ho na adwini twam a yes
even gota gra Kumasi Kenny ni a friend say na adwini mo so just here it be a name mancha be o kan na o fi say the be a o politics then the way yes say Ghana so near again everywhere na ya no make say ya na don't want to blame only MPP for this idea I can't be away about so for such a long time. But I say I'm always happy say I could for the president I say openly like I say the president ya today atoso obey yeah it was a very good day
o say atotia no
ya totia na so say catch now say one fan to see yes one year what they atoso anye
was it here my community
oh
what lose abani what lose
banta mami spray don't let it become a banta
okay
we become mami spray we and banta they won't get my point because one can yeah
one fan to see yes
and then you are we president now we go political power Ghana how kasa Ghana how be no president kasa mo with the go against it if not even a chief justice
okay
president who to me so much power say never can be an abedma and you say president go for to say come on Galamsey no e ko no kasa ni president atoso no so the to see ya can you be do any we just want to be the judge want to see say one Crawford who to me no can no ya Galamsey ni bi atutu ayi wo akutama ya
mampanyi na be ka se untumi the president na be ka yi untumi license how the mind
menya you just me kwama me kasa
yes
we don't bring a banter but me kwama me kasa tie de me kano me I speak with experience
yes
me see untumi me bi license but they were doing a first say because more license so Galamsey for the 12 it almost more license no because almost Galamsey for 12 it's a ban so good to me now so so Galamsey so jaya
yeah
and president go for the time can say we say me come here because why be who on site you move to uko if we cocaine if Thailand ya chua e bobo tuo Thailand we cocaine go ha you don't dare even try it we so take this human crony ya you take serious severe consequences you pay for it now get up for a year that's why Mahama so to prefer chika say on so ba obemo ministry ko se go for the kind word of mouth and adwuma yes because we adwuma ka Mahama bi ba ka say obemo ministry ka ko ba mi do ko jira Galamsey say am actual openly say on so mo ye no mo ye ne ba ya ye be mo adwuma because the president didn't do it well every no Bob Kasa. Me say so person go in here. Na second way and so a day. Or didn't see focus and me say me who for do. Me see who from trouble and TNP me found.
Okay, some na
now what we come and say that so the bono. You shoot on site. Shoot people. Challenge you, I bet you so. Yeah, you must say because you cool challenge you. You don't go prison or Ghana. You don't go swim. You go you might go quite say a serious a year go maybe I see you
death sentence. Yeah.
Masako yes aka to sa sebi zo no be ko so. Why this why you blame I don't come no o so ati ko dum blame why dey blame so aye. So dem ka say blame down na me so na me ko school ko fodia. Me di traffic ma say ba. You do blame one man pam den so da no. Man pam so ko du fit. Me man pam de bia na
you need ya.
Man pam de den so no.
Debi anase man
pam de bia na we I tell the land down president I will go 2 months.
Yes, 2 months.
They want to go back on here you make it away.
What's about me and
yes, put a problem to my what about me? I'm not catching out. What's me and idea? No, so that's it. Me see it.
Say no, can say, John Mahama make us on so
Mahama. I'm telling because what failure. I'm going to take them so them team just me. They tell because what failure. Your mama can't really say. Says all sat down. I'm not gonna say. And I say what? Mama can't really. Your mama can't. When I am president out to
yes,
the Mahama is not the president of Ghana. The Mahama is only a candidate for NDC. When the president be the president. So who president government because Mahama yeah, even those all immunity, they are there. You put that even those all immunity. So Mahama can say me nenya. Katamo ka say odina ya to so no. Odina ya so galamse no so no. Now what be ne bet you na ye be obi no. And then take a decision here teaching of naka ye bobi na mu tro pa mo say ne bra. Mahama be say about the evidence be ba. Because you didn't do it properly. That's what I'm trying to say. And give you so you here. So Boni na ka say on to ya.
Then the presidency
to so me think bananka bawnya can easy for you to win the presidency. Kagana for but you say president why dey we ko dey mo never ma but do I know what true no sada we
say no omono party say galamsey no MDC for ye bi ntom so aye bi as at the chroma justify say no more party
sada no Ghana ha no aye no embo. That's why this country has come to this stage. I tell me, they can say, NDC and people know. The kind of 4 party team must do a year party must be more. We show them, both of them, the exit. That 2 parties, that's the main cause of the problem of this country. Both of them, NDC and PP. Because when somebody say at a bobo, the boy 8 years, remember, it's
8 years now.
It's in who know you know already, only say Ghana for. Second of all, it's a party, Masia. When they believe for you. I will believe for two baby, go for independent candidate. I know Mamma. Oh, no, you can see a ticket here on for independent. On your party. Say me, your party, say Alan, a better president of Ghana, meaning any party.
Yes.
Me just ordinary citizen. That's how Alan Mam said me, in Crabbe, the Yamaya, a cry, send me a cry, yeah. Me, a cry, central crab in charge. Me, I'm sure a cry, central. Say, me think I will do you inside. Time for them to see how to turn on money. I will do it inside. I told my money, Kobe, actually, to be there, money, and then Chile.
I'm matching your sister. Yes,
Bansi, but yeah, Mankani, Coco. I didn't get a bottom one. I didn't get one. No, which is over so free. Maybe I'm simply a car by me. We do it for this one, my day. You must see from. Because you can come here. That is another avenue never go. Yet nobody is taking any solid decision to make this nation move forward. At the end, NDC and people, they are totally Ghanaians. Let us get them out of our way. We say kind of what we tell here pandemic so out of them. What we tell you, yes, be a entire NDC, I mean, NDC, Ghana for.
Okay.
So that you mean you better know, Kase, Yanto Obama MPP na, Obiama Mofone, and Nakasa. You talk about 2020, the NDC, MPP now 6.5 million.
Yes.
And that NDC here 6 million. So I will tell you, 6 million people here, Mama Fuana. It is wrong statement. It's very, it is like a Ubana Kasa. Say, Undomi, Utumoma Dedo. I didn't say they are also qualified. So Mukrama, you know, for them qualify. and he also is qualified to rule the country. Which means younger James who support your people, you know, who are because I am not speaking for NDC, but I'm speaking to facts. So I say, Alan Crowder no can people know you're free mono. Yes, you're perceiving patois by a day. Because we are the only independent minds now. Can I hear independent mind to rule this country? Not the political parties. Mrs. Yapasema, Mr. Muma, you take first step to vote for independence.
The fight Galamsey and Koi, Alan Martin Mayor President, and not just Yabani Day. And I'm making that by my show. Yes, and I don't know. Yes, young can't, and not by work of facts. When I the car said, I can't say, traders say, you know, or the Kakoka. You don't Alan plant. I can't say traders say, yeah, we are also ready to get that. Can digitization, can you know? No can be very different. Bank, and the cocaine first Pando, and I said it. And Galamsey, young country, but the second photo, I'm not to make your moon quite the first of Galamsey. Hey, that's Martin. Nay, among Colancola went to know it's organizing your Moses, who not gonna. Must last man just say of free river, and then we come Yamasi. The two free man, Pobo, whatever. Yeah. Opa ofina edema problem na eba na eba besia be eba ko ju bunko ho ai ko bo problem no opa yen ko se so no me bi nefa ko difference you na so of now because you don't agree with the people they will lynch you to death if you try to do that Galamsey na tramo sabi ni tabio to we na ninkro you see pass o edifa no second na mimi ko to so bia no bi ko to bia no na yet to nothing about them say the president to so now time or the president to so no that time no you didn't do it properly me that's it man how many minutes na what about 10 minutes straight na 10 minutes na man na 15 minutes sen come na mama can go Galamsey dey here na be say we say me Galamsey dey there one by why elaborate but what na can here say easy asem no crowd what the can state say be any ho betimi wi abam and right easy chair na so kasa but o say the parties make can for electoral commission no emwa o say Nigeria aba no moto na no ya no 26% ene to aba 26 o say emiti even the world standard it is a enukura moto aba president na ye de ne yakuta better record better aba president I didn't know say egu de ne ho fi very good yeah I mean also say electoral process na Uganda yeah come na Rollins here president no Rollins there we see when if I say from Dwene he is the cause of the problem of this country that guy Rollins. He is the cause of the problems that we are facing with this. Then you buy a tuli magu, you know. So far, Safi and this in Bagana, but many pada at 10 a.m. at 10 p.m. Say, go a year, trouble, and you come, Chichi, we have some trouble, says a normal Rollins, now a program, my Ghana. And this year, people problem, and Rollins is what's another Cosamado? Well, yeah, we go. So we go. It's the other say this yes, yes. It's yes, MPP this year who say can be somebody in your only Rollins by America. Most of them are dead. So to a book and I give money where he give Ashanti he give money daddy on way. What my baby might fancy or tiny the boom my man. So I just say and I'll buy we two the no good know. So dear Ben to work some bogus electoral process in Ghana. Really started it. A two and I do by him can say hold them true story event also Munkono. It was one who started it. Stop and on that year. And I could form starting here and you saw the court the other day and started here forms crack because he said yeah to the time we could do baby after the issue biometrics. Okay. Idea a man electoral process here very clean now. Many who say 2012 now. MPP NDC court. That was the beginning of a process being good. Because a court, you know, say Jabano Mahama. Yeah. Be a Mahama, we knew Kuranoa, no visa, Uncle say, Yan Dania Banoa, Casabagana.
I think if I say Muhammad William, we didn't say the NPP before can William okay, but obey President Newi. I think in the of the the Supreme Court judges,
the wisdom of the judges.
Who say, and yet yes, we had the Gibiama again such change. It won't be electoral process and no more. Omutimia, a bit may all the loopholes are a free. It's one of the loopholes they say. But a biometric, Miwana. I feel no election, we are young fat results no more. The police station he said, we make her young fat in register, young for young child, be agency, Sahani 800 pen or high bed. No, I'm okay. Now, ever to about me, what? I don't yes, sir. Yes, we are not yet to about 2016. What happened? MPP won massively. Me wanna. Yes. I don't a lot of them. Satam James in the Charlotte, you know, MP for NDC for that didn't buy. I don't want your mama NDC. What you MP for me here. So I said, no, the mammy brief. And now Charlotte feel crying. And I James as buy. 2020 they got to abano. MP before almost 32 seats.
Okay.
Almost 32 seats. The 32 seats almost lose you know. I didn't know James alone here MP na didn't buy no. Who did they buy no? 1 year one 10 year man NDC for any day. I'm MP for me, not NDC for me here. It means yes, seats no. It shows that nobody can steal the election.
Mate, remember now we say MPP for say Omulusu or Galamsey areas no, and they proud to that 2020 Omulusu and where be na mampeni beka any different. President Mwemu Kuraka say Omulusu Galamsey site no for that matter chance Omokono, but Jagiri fighting bala ewaha when this nima pa Jagiri akwaba
Agya Wusu
onye de
bacha na unso
e do body ase say ngita odien Galamsey anyway no bacha for the next 10 minutes yeah NDC
me fa akwanya iso echi Ghana fo nyina echia ene aduma pa wo
yeah say
echia pa we sakem fo nyina enkanka eye your constituency chairman ene ya flag ya parliamentary candidate eya Owura Emmanuel Kwesidra ene me boss eya Owura Francis Bonzi efa akwanya nso chia eya me bra penny eya Owura Chris Dugan bebi owo bia me chia no unse ubo audio no metia no na asamene ya mesere kakra se
president kasa no me osre
na ntia na ya mesere ne se unse sa wo se wo de presidency
atoso
a nka se mra me ka se nka wo retirement nka onya mampeni biom
ade
if you say ofeli in fighting the Galamsey unse ya beti committee bi wo Ghana ha menim se na Ghana fo nyina wa ha na e beti committee sa se we be about about anas video bi no obeye no His Excellency that's some obeka wo sa video no ho na omo a omo ho ba asem no nyina that's
video ne chi wo mo no
that's some no oye fa ho ema yeti krom ha ema Minerals Commission any Minister of Lands and Natural Resources omo nyina in fact Minerals Commission in fact omo de omo nya MPP for yan fa so omo de omo nya MPP for but minister now oye in charge of lands and mineral resources no nya MPP ni abeka say akunta mining any license I some de ye eduma bi omo be kan His Excellency minim say na ye PRO ma omo de a e be ka kire Ghana for nyina say akunta mining ye legal mining Hot 93.9 eno no kire Ghana for nyina say okono wankunu ye say okunu ye a is your friend kind of contradiction say nya contradiction a o minister ordinary AC sector na no say sa mining company we di illegal mining hoduma His Excellency akunta mining company no both the CEO the PRO board member obi amabonten
so krata
but His Excellency ankasa ba bonten be ka kire Ghana for say akunta mining e wo krata
illegal mining
illegal mining
93.9
for the first time in the history of Ghana camera achi obi say oje corruption sika okan Ghana happen na ebisi say oje corruption sika na wosa we bosso ehwe say aswana
Hot 93.9.
sani pakuna oye saade no asat now menim so dem dia onde
Hot 93.9.
ni enti ha Excellency John Dramani Mahama be kan say oba o the amnesty be omo de omo to mu say ye wa ha ina ye chi China ni bia ye friend Aisha
Han
ye hu na ye say Aisha one ya deport no o man prosecute no o man anya na hwe
yɛde ne kɔ ne kurom
David na ye chi obi na oye illegal mining na yɛde ne kɔ ne kurom anase ye di na asɛm wɔ ha enya asase Ghana asase wo so no be ya de nti da de na ma yɛde ne kɔ ne kurom na ye na ye timamufu na ye bi no o de ye tum eni ti na His Excellency say ye friend bi campaigns omo mu di galamsey na nim na nkasa no untimi ncho mu ntuma ye di akire ne de untimi nka nkyere say o de ye mbatum so o de ye tum de a ye ba mom amnesty yet ya no mo say fight galamsey ye over 500 excavators ye seize wo krom ha asat now na minim da say excavator timitu ayira besinde. We are not asking all these questions. And these people, someone penny way na sa ka kire yen Ghana for say or the ne presidency
eto so eno kire said the na
eno kire said den says ka beta na nyira
no so the to so na say mato abetia na say no no
it no other so president ya to abetia na other so president the bin person na tia say we bia na His Excellency na
to tia na nke so lusu okay.
That as some kind it was before 2020 and anyasa so Anas video na be nyina was before 2020 some crofo no mbom di nyina ye branch honorable Charles BC ne omo nyina no where are they
so omo
are they in jail
there be
has court e do masem nti asem no o kan tra senke ye o man ye serious by now nke say president impeach no.
Impeaching the president
yes.
on this.
Because when you say galamsey the biggest canker in this world. Say maybe if you are some we are there to be.
Okay.
So you do densua, you cry.
River Densu.
Ayesu River Yesu. Any they tell me. Question your River Yesu. 7 about 20 to 30 communities, including Central Region. Remember, our majority leader figure. Ayesu. Ehona. A servo kohe ayesu ni aye and we are here telling us say His Excellency will be His Excellency former president will be kan ho a on kan say o kan o de no o ye den o wanya hwe ho intimidate na me catch Ghana for nyina ne say a galamsey can never fight a galamsey
galamsey na ye
if MPP abai nye galamsey nka by now nka His Excellency John Dramani Nana Addo Akufo-Addo entimi mbekasa ma akonta mining sa da na okan sa me we papa so o mampeni odi Ghana nyina so over 30 million people na akonta mining a small company within the country a whole president like you in awko eko kasama akonta mining it was a sad incident. Sana na midi ganga se Ghana ye o man ye serious by now can say impeach
president okay
so say aka ni 2 months
yes 2 months na o say
I feel now be can tell
yes so right Mahama so me can say yes o me can so
no e be ye president no o be pre 2016 o ka den about Ghana say fuck away
Nana Akufo-Addo
o ka den wangale Nana Akufo-Addo nkwani His Excellency nkwani onipa otimi ka asem no no asa say asem ni tia no before no 2016 o ka challenge so dey anas style in the beko galam we corruption and yes or no kan
yes
na nas na the style na ba you couldn't fight it aba we pe ni aba omodi policy ba no mu fi abem sorry o mu fi abem no mu asa ye campaign etia policy
their policy
oh somebody you live by say a bar there's no way say be call IMF na you live be the biggest thing that ever happen in Ghana here Levi buy still yeah that's what IMF right so say flag bearer say yan to abama no MPP aban no count no vice president no oba be betwa Levi de bia me ka se Ghana ye serious pa na MPP eto election we na MPP timi nya 100 seat for parliament Ghana we are not angry enough
ye bunfu
e say ni o man ya ye pa omo se nya kukuduro enam eye campaign no say they are taking us for granted. They are taking Ghanaians for granted. Because to me can't tell me I'm say before 2016 now $1 let's say AC simple. That's say 16 cities
before 2016 4.2 let's place it well because they are the OTN so 4.2
now say I'm look at say a range from 16 to 17 now the Ginawa catch Ghana ni amemi to say
yeah
and only far better. I am insult. You are insulting my intelligence.
93.9.
Oh, you hear me? Say, you pan or you hear me? Agya Wusu. Untimi imagine me ni kasa asem nkyere.
No, eno ye whereby ye chi ne share IGP, ye chi dollar ne share IGP.
Na me ni da say dollar esi wo same book.
Ye na two prison IGP keys na fregu. Se won baby afa ya na de ba.
Ye nyina ye te Ghana ha. Onim say de bia me ka say omu package MPP 40 say your friend is saying ade ye fe. Nso na yin say ade ne nye. Na omu de beton man Ghana for. Timetima say the biggest scam akoso o man mu MPP aban. Oma fraud o man nyina. Nyenta me ka say ne say onim say his excellency be gina Ghana nyina ka kire yen say ono no onye economist. Onim economy ho hwe. Anything or the vice president ye den e bai. Into economy nyina ye den. E hye ne sa. Sani pa ko na ne yere. E be ka kire say the whole world ono ne economist wizard. Say sa papa no etwa ne ho be ka kire Ghana fo nyina say if the fundamentals are weak, if the exchange rate is fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you. Sadly now can't say he was joking. Now they say no digitalization or you not believe that. Say economists. Et me digital. Who say now be say Orasian wa say na digital na new hoda na e wo ho. Omo buy Accra Digital Center omo nya ho hwe. Ye na CC once ye ko NDC. Inti ni America cha Ghana for nyina na say 7 December anapa 7 call polling station ukodua hwehwe number 8
okay
to my his excellency John Dramani Mahama na Ghana ha nyina be bia parliamentary candidate bia wo o NDC ni to ma no e say ja o man way Emma MPP aban way Agya Wusu trust me ye beto yen the next 4 years no anhwe ni ana anyende
mate me ba say o serving we nyina MPP for go free amemo ne nkoye dia why will you even cry say you see bit me we abem better no dey be ameba na
we are not crying that you see be we abem na ye say say okoto say nipa mienu oku a we say na no
denisi mate me ba ye be fa no a second bite na Farouk Osman MPP ni Farouk Akwaba. Upon to say, you said the biggest scam in terms of governance say the MPP this administration. The packaging will say come one in some Puma Wano. So who sense massa. Saiwa no be mare ho kwa oni peti konkurani ade sama mudi bi na mode bre no.
Minchia wetifo. Minchia ya payana na National Chief Imam Osman Dr. Sharubutu. Was our constituency na me free na me yere nana de. Mko be bia se me bo me ma no na me chia no. National Chief Imam ye chia no na ye chia fada mahemfo nyina na ye chia the hard working MP Honorable ya Patrick Boama ye chia no on na wa kire se MPP ye wa de oye. Em say me nua ti ha ya like no wonder say NDC for no omo Ghana for say na mama kan say Ghana for adwene wo fom na Ghana for da mo no chop control
baby you in place ni Muhammad kan say Ghana for
because Ghana for because Solomon there no video no wa because Ghanaians are shallow minded what's the meaning no what's the meaning I have a video you see how that's what he said
Ghanaians are shallow minded
I did not do the video me editor mako edit video
Ghanaians are shallow minded
my told us what's Ghana for be more ha no try and talk a no policy now. Ever talk about my
Mintes as a
must have video. Best send you. No one can say.
No, Mimpesa, once I'm from you can't say in champion to be also, yes.
MP before it and to a company for so. Many are mistake no. Mama and Papa me pay. And then I'm some feeling me by and then 3 days,
because they all can maintain.
And then I have a video here.
But I'll bet
video not
farmer production. But someone can't say but before video in the Banamamin can records yet maintain that meaning that records that Ghanaians are shallow minded by Bahama.
And this is what they have and no air casa. Dia omudi ekomu oye omudi ekomu a John Dramani ma enu safu se ni se den oso wakugalam se sa wa bre ontumi nkubiom no jaglam se to ho oso wakugalam se wa bre oso no ja to ho nti starting free he se no bu be no sa bu sa be na ma no se wo se ko mi nu ko a se na de na si ye enu safu se ni se ho minister of lands na oso wakugalam se sa wa bre a ebu na de ma wona se be ye na oso wa bre no ha ne nko ye
eno e was simple anu ye Ghana for sinti no to abade pamo nko ya mama dwuma muntimi nye galam se ntimi fight to MPP so
the NDC for no mo ga so mu ye MPP so mu Ghana. I'm telling you Galamsey from the Bush, and it's from the Bush. And it's for Galamsey from the Bush. Farouk, and this is for Galamsey for the Bush. No, NDC for NDC for Nkasa. No far. I can't do any submission. He said something like shoot and kill. Ghana, how could shoot to be because of Galamsey? John Dramani Muhammad Nasim Piezo say Galamsey, dear, income, I do more minor. Now only employment is the more minor. How can you say you're going to fight Galam? John Dramani Muhammad if the incoming vice president or say Muhammad ready on Benjamin from science Katasi say on to me or be able to work on Galam say Mama said to me then it tells you Mama is not ready to fight Galamsey. Me see their John Dramani Mahama. Ekwa bontin catch Ghana for na me donyame ahotasori. Say a mistake. Me to my NDC. E dey say guleti. E be su ma. Why Mahama? No. I am sure. Mahama am sure Ghana.
No, but no na mo kan. Me ba say when be say yes e unfair. Ade e blasphemy ni musuo. Yeni musuo bi among the on say bio criteria na ECD ato for presidential candidates. And yes, fitting ya no akọ yes ko contest no criteria da ho. If you qualify,
yes,
to be qualified be to be on that paper. Want to mean tna hanka so emusu.
I mean, it's simple.
No way. But this and we don't want to
entertain. And then Mama Pika unemployment as him. Maybe suffer or no magician. You create jobs for them. Why did they vote for you? Why did they vote for you? I didn't think Ghana for youth vote tomorrow. Yeah, by an analysis 13,000 and a goofy. Next is 13,000 and a goofy. Like my Sian was saying, you know, Yami Adman next month. I did more than 30 will be commissioned. Now you the necessary no you my. I'm to na Rome wasn't built in a day. Ghana 40 MB before I say. Ghana for under this fourth republic. Since Kwame Nkrumah abandon ben oba ya onya helicopter man police for. Open so my person investors about mu a. You want me san investor dey nya woman. So energy sector you okay. Electricity you okay. Now road network you okay. Asa no me san we say any investor nya so Croway the country is serene security wise. Kwame yeah. You say okay. No shena energy
by your security ya unsuo nyina ntimi say.
And I make cultural say no masa no say at times no say we ko na ya so okufado ha na ya so politician ha na ya so mama ha na ya so politician ha what be say who say den na himfo so ya fa ho
o dabi ohini bia we the question ohina yin
no me first say no they continue
no they no be the commission what people one task from na me to ono ohini no nya dey
what's me be kasa no kasa ni krom you dare not wo fa kasa o say ni krom you dare not only to you India Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia or say me adom inshallah which will happen obedi president or dia himfo be ka mommo no or dia himfo e be ka mommo na himfo nya to me now at times no I don't blame the chiefs
giving chance for the
volunteers to do their
no, you are. Asema any dance no, asema no be to the dance.
The fact so hene ba ko bi ye galamsey no oyin box o mu nyina e bia no
because at times they don't do it because they want to do it. Situation no mo ye because of hene ti ho obebodwa obeshefa obenya hoho obeja hoho obene ho obmani so when na enemy she amambo man say oh busumi bia mun say no hini we 100 million mun say no 50 million obenya hoho abofo be no ho excursion amofo be no ho. So who is the president who is chipping the chiefs in our governance? So Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia odroda odasumi pasu dwene Ose nyame adom na obey president of Ghana inshallah oda hemfo be come mo.
Sorry to ask me interrupted them. So mo say na MPP mo catch Ghana for say nye Bawumia na be ba MPP mo ntimi fight galamsey, that's all. Say this is
Bawumia.
Oh,
Bawumia
because we have a president now.
Tell me of a tier of Ghana na don na here kana 2-3 months no so he said not don go say referee not don go referee ye toba nde we are the way we need brother mama no waka say onu onko ye penimbo na be si woni mumremu na obi we win election bia no odi akonya no be hye nsa enti ena waye adwumadin a obese Bawumia be twa adwuma no so in fact man Bawumia no be twa so because near waye no is unprecedented near under this fourth republic bisa onu say abandon fishing harbors mienu bisa onu say fire service training centers mienu immigration training centers how many military there police plus aban wey aye adwuma e wo say yema no bo adwuma no share ne ma na Ghana nya standard sisi a win ba you know what I mean class mo nyefanya serie ni ko friends amasaman na me ba na me fu trotro I'm for the goes kwan we aban we ya ide kwan we the one man no so e was for na ye the end is for na mo no end is for na mo ka che da for say akwan na ye ni nyina ye ko was for na ye e no public trade was about na o ka don kan ade ana na o ti he o se brodu go fi ECOWAS abeka te so ye kwan da end is for na mo ka che da for say akwan na don ko kufado ni dimi on the Bawumia o ma pesika o ma start ye kwan central region for Kaswa to Winneba edem 44 no I feel say so benya kwan edu satire na wo yi a traffic si fa me nyina adum nya obi a adwene o man no say traffic ha adwene ntimi biebie nkwan nim manya bia ka ho no NDC for nam no ka te do for say ECOWAS na ye this is not the first time hearing this but obi enyina no ka no mu say adoba na wo kan
okay
ade on park in Kayana at least with not down kwa Kufado the only one they kwa we say SS instead be when you continue am ba no ko bi no betre de ekoso wo man no because you can't just say catch a door for say ECOWAS na ekwan and this for your true for I'm telling you
yate
ekoso man nyamo so mo pe
but okay be say NDC for ne gun show no so me galamsey uni NDC ni bia uni NDC ni bia o won show no so me panfifi won kan sam no sa na ko because some for
you ko dina so no for say mo ba maye na ye ba adwuma da ye betua so e mama je adwuma mu guso ma ye adwuma what does it tell you
NDC and MPP for mo show mo sa so mo sense
on strategy as you say aban no buy no o see ma me use the small scale miners no me no mu ye adwuma se ne ba yan ko nsuo hu ko say nsuo sana na wo fa ka no e mo take advantage na mo de license na ida mamu no e ko nsuo ano any forest mu de ayewe no say geologist name by mo be say so gold wo so a e bi mo ho de mo pe otu ha no we nya no ja ha no ko ha no otu ha we nya no ja because mining no they were different where 6 or 7 that's it say mining na say mining na me say NDC for no gun so say nsuo no
yeah Farouk Osman o say NDC for de nka wo dom me nka ma me say Farouk nka ma me NDC ni ba ko bi pa nka de wi a Messi akwa ba ko
amenzi we woman peace na one so I got am say ono ko say ni video ha no video ha I got am say peace na one nka isi si o drop no and I want it say isi si o drop galam say PCB a o wa Menfi West to Menfi East one lady young slim nice lady visa onu se from infant galam say why say ade nyini
na mun ti mention
oh masa say I have the time to Twitter Ghana hama o hijack any phone penny phone na o hijack any phone penny phone na and NDC na I say hang okasa obi
Top 93.9 FM so we are Dwene Biom so I am first second bite ni yanko fighting
na so ka isi kakra na isi
I don't know if isi so na any other matter bia wo no na dey account 5 minutes. 5 minutes. EC and any other matter be a person. They can parliament and maybe create cancer a bed from majority to minority near the and 5 minutes. Can in a bon.
MPP nkwane abanya obeka kire oba me ne te se ontimi hwe no nti onya no be ware no one oba na tena mfie nwotwe no da so blame me a na me ne te obeje ni fi nsem no
nikunu dada
na MPP pani abanya omotemi yesa na eye disgrace e ma oman no say as by unze Mosi yentimi mbo man no Ghana force yentimi mbo NDC for yentimi mbo man no no mo de mam 2016 it by now you are still blaming NDC et fidie kese so ka say NDC for ye galamse egun so ye galamse na mo ntimi nchi obi a Ghana boni be na aye boni aye ani say to abama MPP
galamse mu ebi
meaning onoka
NDC for ye
galamse Ndike ye galamse ankase
ya basi tututu ne shase ya NDC ni bia ni wetu
ndike ye galamse ya Agya Wusu nke be ka se yenko galamse sa jenko tichu bia I'm not the one for enforcing it demonstration and other things cause if account
ba unya kokubu ahema ne ko form ko kacho mu se ye to aba na mutisi ye
ya kokubu ahe mun konko ya ni enti kokubu ahe ka sa asem no medical church say his excellency
mahu sa de
ni pinki sa
for na kokubu ahe from begina ho no mu ye NDC for na MPP for
omu ye Ghana for
sa jumana no mu ye na illegal na illegal
illegal enti no say
e no free omu ka tire omu say
enti no say o mampeni no ono no say o de ne president aso no enti mi anko a no no kokubu ahe hina kokubu ahe is deputy former communication officer anambo iti kokubu ahe betimi aka che Ghana fo nyina so mun galamse not possible okay iti yembra isi asem no so unze in 2015
aka 2 minutes
yo in 2015 near te Ghana ha na obi de isi court say assembly elections no oma bibi errors bi wo munti oma mamontoma Supreme Court ejetu assembly election this era which is last year yen nyina ewu ne esi wo isi Ghana ha ebi nkura to no the next day sadin na NDC fun pese ebesi say 7 December beso na Ghana ni asori ntem akọ polling station obekọ na isi materials mai bebi ana mewo materials ni bedu 1 PM ansa na eto aba no na yo ho sam ni say ebo 5 pepepepe isi se empon onim ye pese ye kire Ghana fo nyina say NDC ye de bibia toto na akwam 7 December obia beto na aba e obebi oto na aba no obia memu waba na otoe no enu anso na ebekan ye mfa waba enkomo biada me ka kire Ghana fo nyina say ukoto aba ni wi a eyo mrem say you can stay there and witness how the election is going tena ho witness some election ne kono ye tu wi a gina ho ne yankan ye kan wi a gina ho na electoral officer ne mfa pin sheet no embo ban ho
me da say over ade sima be se dunum sima in 5 minutes
me na okay okay we there the council say begin home am here intimate me anchia microphone
movement for chia movement na katre kumasi for say mega work
Agya Peda, great woman of valor, beautiful and hardworking woman. Agya Peda, me chamia madam fo Philip London. One day na me suti atembia me tia. Me chia Kofi Kapito, me chia na Nito, Abobia Samoa. Ana the twato nyina me chia the incoming president 7th January. 2025. There will be a surprise in this country. As
that they want to the fearless hopes in Adoye. The fearless
man.
Yes. Sir.
Ujini di ohu. Japadie ujini di.
Obi otobom obi otobom. Ento dana matu nsuro no. Obi cover to the bomb to a movement man. Movement bless you.
Say yan osandoju nipa edu Ghana ha Ghana be yi. Esa so free MPP jemi fo hu faso papa.
Okay.
Sabrandero.
That's it.
Na yero ala so Bicham baby obia the most gentle and affable man. Wa adwen kese mama yi. Ghana for mun tie na mun ya min kami bia mi say mi ye ka amland mi so mun fa NDC MPP ti. Oh, mi na mi bi.
Yeah.
Me offensive for, but I'm offensive for Brekope. Also, they are fighting. There's too much infighting between MPP and DC.
So I say who is more evil?
More, we see in Ubaye, and I say so. We see in Mahama, we say Beyonce, and Mahama taboo. What do you say this? And MPP Jep and he about me away. This is got to open ya. This is coming a year. Mumian Bako. Yen 2 years our party meeting. New leader, completely new leader. That this nation should turn around. Me say, if you almost MPP and DC, go back and learn. But Ghana for the big Chamunyansano. Oh, Ghana for as who say, ya brother, 16 years. MPP is 16 years. Let us have a new direction altogether. Let us have a new direction. Me say did now tell me get last week me get no again ko me say mo party get ni no
mo say o kan ketenkete wo no be na problem
ko be party party movement one independent candidate party o mo ko via mama fo yi ko via pelu wo party ketwa ayaga o ka say mo party ketwa MPP and DC. Oh, I'm just fed up with their politics. It is not bringing good fortune to this nation. Yes, because won't been in peace. And to me slow and also 5 minutes.
5 minutes. I'm under 10.
Oh, I know, yes, sir. My bad for being free, but I'm a papa and no party. No, me can't make that be warm. I can't make me see MPP and DC. Ya blow, only you buy to car. Would there be a million in the Kuntoka? Only in the Kuntoko Ghana, and then this is for a better Yansa, and then before Yansa. Yes, I mean, Yansa Ben, which oh, Yansana, I don't find your man. So President Mahama or so obey, or maybe Dimano Soda, you so I say, you gotta we can judge you easily. But me, who can go for the whole moody man so guitar man, you would why Obia Allah only president that we are part of MPP only like I say only be that, but we are vice president. Second is the commander, your cabinet, we are head of the cabinet, management team. And you know position ground. More or less, he has been the president. It's for new person altogether, and that should be John Alan Kojo Chematin.
That's right,
Chief Chematin.
Asiho.
Mr. Ghana.
Asiho. Number 13.
Number 13.
Ona. What do you people now? Power and share baby. Asiho now for.
Asiho. Asiho number 13. Men just to make 8. Look after Asiho. They declare say the first independent candidate president of this country.
That's right. Movement for change. And friend of Kabna Ochre. And I will not send in Kano. Osman.
Yo, Medasi, I'm saying with the consent to the EC, I'm saying EC has been very fair and she has given a listening ears to the NDCs.
Since when the EC fair?
Oh, now so I very fair.
Since when?
This very easy, very open and fair.
This one,
elections
because he was appointed by MPP in India.
Elections, a process, a event. So at the moment you hot going to IPAC meetings, a lot of information that you have to gather, your data will be seized. That in the end is from here. Late, because one of the best EC so far. Charlotte then I am playing one to my NDC for my MP for to the extent say former president John Dramani Mahama Kotina TV so international say is there a private
that time na see is fair NPPC is in your fair.
Yes, independent body. Yes, and not work for the one ton of the bean cancer. Until what was good for the goose is equally good for the gander today. So human is a independent and a friend saying, or they know in country, or they know who on your juma. Why they almost maybe even and IPAC meeting. I'm going to call a crampono, I'm fat. I'm going to say ID moody, different ID cards network by your shame and throw, and you're no correct. Until IDC for near was a easy and why, Cocoton, Coyo campaign, was this young crime for, Mammy and Cranny 100%, but you're on a henny. Uka chere say dokunu epedi dokunu moko eni nchinam na epedi epedi guitar I want it just the money mama that's what he said I have a video
as a see I have a video bring surprises yes because video ba kono fama me o sa de fufa sa ba be kan o when the can video ba kwa o fama eni the video the crowd but the video ni o see here kan do to me edi o kan kan kase maintain crime.
He was good in communications. Yes, initially he was good in communications. So I can't say digitalization. A different thing. Then for Mesremo, it was Sarah Baumelka said, "What the picture can crack? I'm saying 1 2 1 2 1 2. I'm saying anyway, we never go for this. Nana Faruka Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. Mahama was the vice president before he became a president.
Okay.
Dr. Swasum, on the ground, when you man sua ye, I can be accident by on the fire no taxi or drive, and only for 1 point something million votes. I did 2 not yet done some 4 years. You catch the Ghana for say percent Ghana. Every baby could be baby, we a digital world, we in a computer world. See, I actually my edition National Health Insurance, a trail say Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia, only president. And so Yama all your nears from Yamfa to minimum Baumia number 1. May how home should be Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Mao. The Anyamia Suman say we aim on Bajigana Funkwasumu. Yan two man number 1. Next year, inshallah, 7 January, that's swearing in as a president of Ghana. Farouk, to be honest, he's not been very unfair. Maintain crime, but President Mahama Kayano, honestly, he was not insulting gas.
Okay.
He was not insulting. Now, Odi Fobi. Sarah Odi Fobi. That's what how can you sit here and insult gas? No. You cannot insult Sarah Boy, better okay. Sarah Boy, can't send me about Accra. Mini. And you're fair. I don't we support me. I'm not speaking for Mahama. But it didn't mean that gas like only kenke. Yes. No, but so she said, as he said, you know, Baba, yeah, you said, kenke, Mama, now be me.
That's young friends say 0551 0551744455 8 young corner for any for Sunin Komaka. Upon you didn't baby are free. Hello. Come top. Me fa course kakra. Me course. Adenta into. Abanya adenta me into why? Mpam che madaro mam fa course. Koko adenta into. Okay.
Abana de actually. You 2 years no ba omienda di. Sa but the attack in say that persona you declare no. You train this before. You will get to but you are more chow. Mama, I about we but maybe be another vaccine for an to be a more about no bank. Every first the ball by natural commission so by like ma. If we are, we won't go ready. Which ya, you are Sarah.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. 0551744455. Open you didn't baby after free. Asala de Serie.
Mama.
Yeah, do so.
they will not able critics and they will not able. And to our Myanmar one or beyond so much, Mamma, the Onishi, or Yamaganabi. Into us.
That's it. No for the next caller. Why 0551744556. I know Yahoma. Offer is so I'll be to you. Hello.
Hello.
And you didn't baby. I'm free.
I don't see more.
And Johnson.